self-worth alert. So 2020, by 2025, we will be in a more tech-driven world than ever before. And there's no going back. I mean, we just have to accept that, and we have to come to grips with that, or we are going to be in trouble. And all we can do now at this point where we are, because we have time, is prepare for the what can be. Okay. And the big question is, how do we prepare? And I think that's where a lot of us are confused is, well, how do we prepare for the unknown, right? Because we don't know exactly, well, what techs are going to be driving us, or what technologies are, what are the fail safes for these technologies. So the best way to understand is first understand where we are at right now. And we are in the economy we are in right now is called the transformational economy. And so we're in the middle of a transformational economy. That means we are moving from the what was into the what can be. And we are right in the dead center, which means we are looking at what we don't need anymore. That means that's talking from anything from infrastructure to financing to how we spend money, um, and how we're going to use that in the future, right? And we want to adjust that to how normalcy is going to look, right? And I think the problem is right now, during by being in the middle, we want normalcy to be how it was. And normalcy is not going to be that. And we keep fighting with normalcy of the what was. And that's not going to happen during that transformation process, right? While we're in the middle. So we have to just kind of be patient. And it's going to look, and it's frustrating. I get it. But we have to have more patience than more frustration and irritation. So, and it's going to be a struggle. It's definitely going to be a struggle, but I guarantee, I promise you, once we get through all of this transformation and the changes, we're going to be so happy that we were able to have the patience to get through this all. So, in order to do this, and I know it's not easy. It's definitely not an easy thing. And but in order to do this, we have to be able to just again be patient. So what I am going to do is I'm going to help you along your journey, because if you're having a hard time with this, but you're a trooper. So I mean, I'm not really worried about you, but if you know somebody who is having a hard time, or you may need the extra guidance, I'm going to pass along something that has been very useful for me, because I mean, I'm the same. I'm learning a lot too as you go, just like you. But I'm going to pass this along to you because I think you could use this. And this is I call it the Stony's Rock of Goals. And I'm going to bring it up to you, closer to you, and I want you to take a screenshot, take a picture of it, um, because this is going to be your rock. And this is your rock because this is where it's all about at the end of the day. Okay? This is what you need to be able to flourish during this transformation time, because it's all about your goals. So when things get challenging for you, I want you to think about your rock of goals, because that's going to be your foundation. Because once 2025 gets there, you're going to look back at that. You're going to look back at this day and say, you know what? I'm so glad I had that stony rock of goals with me. I promise you, it's going to be looking good. So, and let that help you through whatever challenges you're going through right now during this transformation process. Another tip that I want to help you engage you during this process, this transformation process, is being sure you engaging with your superpower. Um, your superpower, you can say, well, Stony, what in the world is a superpower? Right? I don't know how to get engaged with superpower. Well, superpower, I want you to think about or imagine, and again, I think I've said this before, I'm not talking about Marvel or DC Comics or nothing like that. I want you to think about, if you, well, first answer this question. If you could change something in the world today, how would you change it? Okay? If you could change something in the world today, how would you change it? And by you trying to find that answer, you're going to be engaging in your superpower, right? That's how you find your superpower. Okay. Now, for some of you who don't need to do that, you're already kind of involved with superpower. But I can tell you, for most of you, if you're connected with me, you understand your superpower already. There's no question about it. You already understand that because we would never even got connected if you didn't understand your superpower. Is why we're connected in the first place is because of our superpower. Um, we it's just our attraction to each other, right? So again, keep going, keep doing what you're doing. You're gonna see the results, and you're gonna be proud of the results when you come back. And in a couple of years, it may take time, but I guarantee you, it's all worth it at the end of the day. So I will be talking to you later. Have a great week. I know you're having a great week, and just keep going. Stay motivated and do not quit. I will talk to you soon.